So, like, is the Toon Me challenge something that we still do, or is it obsolete? Is it a challenge we don't do anymore? I don't know. But I was looking at my old Toon Me challenge, which looks like this. And I realized that I was so excited to be doing it just in general that I did not really do it in my style. There are quotation marks around it, but I didn't really do it in my style. Because yes, it's black and white, and yes, it's ink, and like it's kind of my style, but I didn't add any of my things. I don't have a third eye. I don't have black eyes. Like, I didn't give myself star hair or star clothing. Like, I literally didn't add any horns. I didn't do anything. I just drew myself in ink. So yeah, I think I was just like, I'm gonna do this traditionally, and I wasn't really thinking about the components of what makes my style. So I decided to redo it. This time we're gonna redo it digitally because, you know, I got my iPad now, so I'm like, I'm so excited to be using the iPad now. So yeah, we're gonna redo it digitally. But then I was like, is this still something that people even do? I don't know, but I'm gonna redo it. It might be cool to like keep redoing it. I don't know. Anyways, this is what it's gonna look like. Actually, it was really, really hard to find a picture of myself where I was facing forward. I tend to not look into the camera, like, ever. I was looking at my Insta, and I'm like, when am I ever looking in the camera? I was looking through my own personal roll of photos, and I'm like, what is my problem? And this was the only picture I could find. This one's super old. My hair is really short in this one, and it's pink still, but I don't think my hair is that color pink anymore. It's always been pink. It's just been different color pinks. But yeah, I don't really think my hair is that color anymore. I think this is from last summer, I want to say, and it was actually an accident because I was going to take a video. I think I was about to do a TikTok, and I pushed photo instead of video, and so that's why I'm just like staring at the camera, and it was the only one I could find like that, which is also why I'm not like smiling or anything, because it was an accidental photo. But when I took it, I was like, it's okay, I'll just keep it. So yeah, this was the only photo I could find where I was looking into the camera forward facing straight on. So sorry if it's a little bit of an awkward photo, because, you know, it wasn't meant to be a photo, it was meant to be a video. But anyways, I digress. I wanted to do, you know, my thing. So I wanted to give myself black eyes. I wanted to give myself a horn. I think I gave myself like a little ear. So, you know, I wanted it to be more in the style of what I typically do. So that's why I decided to redo my Toon Me challenge. But yeah, I saw one person do one recently, and that kind of made me relook at mine, and that's what made me want to redo it again. But obviously it's not a challenge that people are really doing anymore. And I think I said previously, I said it in a different video that's not uploaded yet, because it's like a month-long type challenge thing, so you'll get that video later on. But I said that I am not very good with following the challenges that happen in the art community. I did Toon Me, I did do that, but like any of the other challenges that usually go on, or any of the trends that happen, I'm not very good with following them. So I'm going to try to be better about that this year. I am going to try to follow more of those challenges, but I don't know if I'm going to be successful or not. Clearly, I'm over here going back to challenges that we were doing. I think this was the year before last. I don't even know if it was last year that we were doing these challenges. Anyways, yes, like I said, I just wanted to redo it in what I feel like my style would look like. Also, don't come for me for my digital art, okay? I'm not the greatest at it still. I bought this iPad in October, so it hasn't been that long, and that was basically the first time I had done digital art. I did like maybe 3 things before that, and they weren't like really great, and I was doing them on my computer, but I'm not the greatest with digital art. I really don't know what I'm doing, like, not really. I watched some tutorial. I think I watched maybe like 5 tutorial videos, and I was like, yeah, I can get the hang of this. Digital art is a little bit harder than I thought it was going to be, but I'm learning it. I'm doing better, because the very first time I tried digital art, it was with one of those, like, it wasn't a display tablet, it was just a drawing tablet. So it was attached to my laptop at the time. I now have a desktop, but at the time it was attached to my laptop, and it was just like I couldn't get the hang of it because it wasn't a display tablet. It kind of worked like a mouse pad, where I could not get the hang of it, and I drew like the ugliest picture I've ever drawn in my life. I don't think I still have that, because that was on my old laptop, but oh my god, it was hideous. So I tried it that one time. It was like a bamboo tablet. I tried it that one time, and I never tried digital art again after that, until I got my computer and I started using Krita, and I've done a few digital things with just Krita, but nothing to what I can do now. So I'm actually really, really excited that I bought this iPad. I had been wanting one for a while, but I'm so excited I have it now. Also, I'm trying to film just the screen and not rip the recording from the iPad itself, because it doesn't work very well when you do that. So I'm trying to it works, but it's just the video super fast. And when you slow it down, it doesn't slow down properly. Like, it slows down weird. As you can see in my video from last week, my Aero week 1, I slowed that down just so I can get my Aero art out. And yeah, it wasn't the greatest when you slow it down. So I was like, let me try just recording my screen. And let me tell you, I enjoy this process a lot more than I do traditional art. Not that I enjoy digital art more than traditional art. I enjoy recording digital art more than traditional art. There's less to worry about. I'm not worrying about spilling the inks. I don't have to worry about a lot of stuff. It's just the iPad and we're good. I need light, but I don't need a ton of light because the screen produces its own light, and I'm kind of far away from the light source in my house, so my videos always look a little bit dark. Even though I try to color correct them, I don't always do it properly. But yeah, so it's a lot easier to record digital art, which I am so excited for. So you're probably going to be getting a lot more digital art in the future. Plus, it's quicker to do. It's not easier to do digital art, but it's easier to set up. I don't have to worry about pulling out all the inks, because I don't have everything just out. They're all put away, so I don't have to worry about pulling out all the inks. I don't have to worry about getting everything ready. I don't have to worry about doing the sketch and then erasing it and doing the line work and then going back in with the inks and then double lining again. It's just so much simpler with the digital art. And I have to say, when I've done some traditional art, I found myself going to enlarge the paper, like a literal piece of paper. I found myself going to enlarge it and being oh wait, I can't do that. That's with the iPad. It's so crazy because I've only been doing digital art since October, and I'm already trying to enlarge the paper when I'm doing traditional art. That was pretty funny when I did that. I was like, what the heck? Did I just try to enlarge that? I pinched you know how you enlarge a screen, how you you know what I'm talking about, the hand movement that you make. I'm doing the hand movement, but you obviously can't see me, but that hand movement that you make when you enlarge something on a screen, yeah, I tried to do that, and I was what the heck am I doing? So anyways, back to the artwork. I wanted to do obviously everything that I would normally do with traditional art, so I wanted to keep it in the style that I do my ink art in, but just do it digitally because it would go a little bit faster and it's a little bit easier. Because when I did it traditionally, I had to use a light box or a light pad so that I can line the face up, and then when it was time to actually upload it, I had to scan in just the half side that had the traditional art, and then I had to take the picture and put that also into Krita and then try to fuse them together, but they weren't the same. One of them was way bigger than the other one, so then I had to try to scale them to meet with each other to match up so that each side matched, and it was a process. I do have a video on that whole entire process. If you're interested in doing this traditionally, I do have a video showing how I did it traditionally, but it was not an easy process, whereas this is so simple. I just simply drew right on top of the picture. It blows my mind how easily you can do things with digital art, how easily you can manipulate things. I'm just wow, there's so many more options, there's so many more tools I can do now. So while I will never ever give up my traditional art because I love my inks entirely too much, actually I'm not going to say I'll never get it up because who knows what will happen, but I'm not planning on giving up my traditional art anytime soon. But I am enjoying digital art a lot more than I thought that I would. I'm really having fun using the iPad. Yeah, I enjoy it more than I thought I would, and I actually really like how this Toon turned out. I think it looks really good. I've been liking my art a lot. It's been a while since I've been oh, I hate what I created. That what comes to my mind when I think I hate what I created is that very first Princess Bubblegum that I did. Luckily, I redid her. She does look a lot better now. But when I think about that, I'm ew, gross. When I think about ugly things that I've created, that's one of the things that come to my mind. But it's been a while since I've created something and I've been gross, that's ugly. Normally I like it, and normally I like it even more as the days go on. Usually people like something and then they look at it later and oh, I don't like it so much now. It's the opposite of me. I like it and then I look at it later on and I'm that's really good. So I don't know if that's really a problem to have. It's like a nice problem to have as an artist, because artists are really like super critical of their own work. But maybe I'm just conceited about my work, or like delusional. But I really like the way this one turned out. I think I'm just about done. I think I just give it a couple of things a thicker line. But yeah, this is what it looks like. There's a couple things I would have done if I had done it traditionally, but doing it digitally, I just forgot. Like, I usually add more lines in there, and I just like lines. Like, I add lines around the nose, around the mouth, around the eyes, around the eyebrows. So there's just a couple of lines that I normally add that aren't there. But this is what it looks like in the end, and I'm happy with it. This is an older photo. Like I said, it's a little bit old, but I think it looks good. I like it. Okay, bye.